Hi again, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to Kami Connect July. We wouldn't be here without your support. Now, I could talk about how tough the last year has been, but I don't really want to. I'm not going to, because you've been on the front lines every day, but still trying to find ways to engage with your students during a global pandemic. Over the last 18 months, Kami students and teachers have really embraced technology and turned in over 300 million assignments, way more than we could ever dream of. So today, I'd like to show you how we want to say thanks and show you what we've been working on to make Kami work better for you in and out of the classroom. Now, before we get into some really exciting new updates, which we'll, don't worry, get into in just a second, I'd like to quickly recap on some of the changes and new features that we've made since the last Kami Connect in February. First one is Annotation Bank. So it's a crowd favorite. It's essentially a personalized pocket of useful comments, notes, and other recordings that can be repeated across any number of student assignments. This is to save you time so that you can still provide rich, detailed feedback for every student. Speaking of annotations, we've also released the Delete All Annotations feature, so you can remove all annotations on your document in just a couple of clicks. This is a game changer for whiteboarding sessions because it means that you can have a fresh document for your next lesson in just a few seconds. To moderate shared documents, we'll also be making it possible for teachers to delete student annotations. This is a feature that will come in the next few weeks. We've also leveled up our grading to make it work faster through our Chrome extension. For OneDrive users out there, you'll be happy to know that OneDrive is now fully working inside of Kami. Now, you might be wondering why I'm here today, standing in front of all these different ingredients. And it's because we're about to have some fun, to bake a cake. Or to try and bake a cake to represent the different layers of the Kami product update. And also because who doesn't like cake? We started with the foundations of our cake. It has to be strong, reliable, robust, full of flavor, even when the internet isn't working. Recently, Kami saw record usage. And with more use comes more opportunities for us to identify bugs and imperfections that we haven't really seen previously. What we did do was what any rational team would do, which is shift our engineering resources to focus on reliability and stability of Kami instead of focusing on new features. We want you to feel like Kami just works in the way that you need it to. For example, we've all been working remotely over the last year, and we knew that Kami's offline mode would be put to the test. That's why we've spent a significant amount of our engineering resources on making sure that work is never lost and it's always secure. In fact, it's so important to us that we will drop anything or everything else that we're working on whenever there's a report of this coming through to us. You'll definitely notice that things just work better. And of course, that means that there might be some delay in some of our previously announced features, such as exam mode. And at the end of the day, exam mode requires a new gold standard of reliability, and we're just not there yet. But don't worry, we're getting closer by the day. One of the things we strive for at Kami is seamless integration with different learning management systems. Like the way frosting seamlessly integrates with different layers of cake or between different layers of cake, it's there not only to support the foundations, but also to make things even better. So let's dive into some of the exciting updates for our current LMS integrations. Could use with more sugar. Schoology. Every time we build an integration, we make sure we customize it to that specific LMS so that it feels like one whole cohesive system. And because of our reliance of the Kami browser extension to do that, it becomes tricky when we bring this integration to our iPad users. but that will be a thing of the past in the next couple of months. The new Schoology update will introduce 2 new features that we know our Schoology users will love. The first is iPad integration. We're making it super easy for students to open assignments into Kami or from Schoology's iOS app. To make sure that the iOS integration runs smoothly, we'll also rebuild our turn-in button so that it works without using the browser extension, making it more reliable. Plus, we've better organized files on Google Drive and OneDrive so that your student files are now organized by courses. Since we've spent the last year working on our recipe for reliability, that's really freed up a few hands to start working on some of the more exciting features that will start going live over the next month. After all, what's cake without a bit of icing? First up, word count. This is something a lot of folks have been asking for, and we're finally going to make it happen. So under the hamburger icon, go to Document Properties, and you'll be able to see how many words have been typed into your document through text boxes. Next up, color palette. Earlier this year, we upgraded to 250 colors. But in true Kami style, we're going to go bigger. So we're going to be introducing a new color wheel to add more wonder and expression to your classroom. And of course, add new pages. This is an update inspired from our community's feedback. So soon, you'll have a range of new paper types to add to any Kami document. For example, writing paper, Cornell notes, isometric paper, and more. Of course, this wouldn't be a Kami product update without some fun features. Just like it wouldn't be a Kami cake without the cherry on top. With back to school fast approaching, we have some exciting little surprises for you before you start up again, including Kami interactive seating charts. Keep your eyes peeled for this fun resource that will help you build your best Kami classroom. Next, new back to school stickers. You'll find this in our stickers tool over the coming weeks. As you can see, Kami wouldn't truly be Kami without all the fun, exciting bits, but none of it can come together without a stable and reliable base. That's why we work so hard to make sure you get the best of both worlds, or as we'd like to call it, have your cake and eat it too.